So that's what Larry Krystkowiak wanted. Still 1:01 to go. And you know, Sean, we can get into a longer discussion some other time, but Utah started fouling with about 1:50 left, and I think more coaches could use that strategy to try to extend games.
You want to extend out the game as long as you possibly can. St. Mary's has left them open. I mean, even hitting 1 of 2,
yep,
it gives you an opportunity to shrink this lead and apply pressure.
I mean, I think it's a good strategy. Boy misses both. Rebound off of Utah. My goodness.
And it was Levesque that got in there to apply the pressure.
Well, that was huge. Utah was going to get the ball back with a chance to cut it to 5 or 4. St. Mary's has missed 4 of their last 6 free throws. McCoy, can he get it inbounds? To Levesque, yes, who's fouled right away. So now it's Bo Levesque's turn to go to the line.
Bo Levesque, born and raised in Northern California, went to De La Salle High School, about 15 minutes away here from Moraga, California. And the senior confidently steps up to knock it down. The all-academic WCC. And Hodgson comes back into the game. That's a good sight to see, given the fact that he twisted his ankle and walked off the floor.
Well, it's not been a great shooting game for Bo Levesque. He's done a lot of other things well, though. Makes both big free throws. What a turn that was. Utah grabs the rebound. They have the ball down 7 with a minute to go. Couldn't get the rebound on the missed free throw. Again, the Utah Utes have to have some urgency. There's a 3, air ball. Walker fouled.
You see the story in the second half. A 41-25 differential here in the second half, and 33% shooting from the floor for Utah. This after a first half where they shot 53% from the floor.
53% for the Utes in the first half, 28 for St. Mary's. As Holt watches from the bench. And now the Gales are out shooting the Utes for the game. Another free throw for Walker. Gales lead by 11. Walker's 2 points shy of his career high. Taylor, 3, good. Beautiful shot from Brandon Taylor. Got Carter in the corner. Carter fouled. It may not matter, but Utah is putting on a clinic of how you extend the game.
There's always coachable moments, postseason opportunity for you to learn in these situations. And Utah, as you've mentioned, has been in these situations too many times this season. Opportunities to win games, close games, down the stretch. How you execute defines who you are as a team.
Think of the game they had at home against Arizona. Top seed in the tournament, one of the top teams in the country. They were at the free throw line to ice the game. Missed free throws. Game goes to overtime. They lose in overtime.
And they had the right players at the line in those moments, too. Yeah. Guys that are shooting 87% from the free throw line on the season, and they could not knock it down.
Carter has stepped up big time. Holt fouled out. Carter since then has had 9 of the Gales' points. Another Utah turnover. Their 20th of the game. And Stephen Holt, with all the emotion, he's going to let a smile shine through just a bit.
Well, the 2 areas that you look at for Utah is you got ice cold here in the second half, but it's the turnovers that really plagued you. As of right now, and these points will count obviously as points off turnovers. They've given up 20 points off of turnovers to just 11 for St. Mary's. Make it 21.
Walker. Yeah, and a lot of frustration on the Utah side. You can understand why, because you're talking about those issues. The Utes were in control of this game.
And And that ties a career high for Walker. He's got 21 points now, 22 points off of turnovers for St. Mary's.
Taylor.
That's a travel.
And it was not a jump ball. It was a travel. Well, the Utes not fouling now. They'll back off, and St. Mary's with an inspirational come-from-behind win.
It was an inspiration. You see the emotion of the seniors. Bo Levesque immediately going over to Stephen Holt. The want to fight for your teammate. And that's what St. Mary's showed tonight. The will to win for senior. It was the one-on-one. It was the focal point for the game. And for Utah, another loss on the road. Something that they'll have to improve next year. And something that this group in particular that returns will have to remember and live with all summer long and use it as a motivation into moving up in the Pac-12 standings.
So Utah's got to be very disappointed with the way this game finished. St. Mary's moves on. They'll play the top seed in this bracket, Minnesota. As the Golden Gophers beat High Point earlier, Missouri has also advanced through. So St. Mary's with the win with their star on the bench. Pretty remarkable, 70-58. That's the final score. For Sean Farnham, Dave Fleming saying so long from Moraga. Up next, it's Oberman.
All right, hey, I don't have IFB, so just point. We're going to do about 2 to 3 questions here, so just have my two shot here. Okay, so have him point to me when we're ready to go. Stephen, the raw emotion that you showed, very rarely do we see that side of you. What was going through your mind as you went to the bench when you fouled out?
Just try and show leadership when I can. Being a leader, being the point guard. I have to give my teammates confidence when I'm in the game and when I'm not in the game. And, they pulled me aside and said, "Holt, we got this for you," and they did.
They responded with a 13-0 run and took control of this game. When you watch the way they fought for you tonight, what does that mean to you?
It's big time. It gives us momentum. We just have to build on this and, for our next game. And I'm just so proud of the guys, the way we fought. We scrapped it out. Kerry, Bo hit some big shots. Jimmy hit his free throws down the stretch. I couldn't ask any more of the guys making plays when they needed to.
The last time you were on this floor, it was senior day. Yeah. You lost to Gonzaga in disappointing fashion. What does it mean for you to close out your time here in this building with a win against Utah?
Oh, it means everything. In life, sometimes you don't get a second chance. And we harped on that in the locker room. We get a second chance, another opportunity, send the seniors on right. And we did.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Sean.
Best half of the